Hi, boys and girls. It's literacy time. So I need you to be sitting at a table, or if you're sitting on the floor, maybe with something we call at home called a coffee table. Even though we don't really drink coffee on that table, we call our table in our lounge with the couch a coffee table. Do you call it a coffee table? Well, I'd love it if you could sit at maybe the table you eat at, or a desk and chair, and because we're going to have our good posture and we're going to be working on our writing, and I need you to have a colored pencil or a crayon, no markers, okay? And we need to have 2 pages. The 2 pages we're going to do today are lowercase I. The first one has an igloo, and the second one has 4 pictures. Okay, so let's start with the first one. But before we begin, we always do our exercises, right? Okay, let's just first wiggle our fingers like spiders, 8 legs and 2 pedipalps for spiders, or 6 legs and 2 antennas for insects. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. And pinch your nose, pinch your head, pinch your lips, pinch your shoulder, pinch your belly, pinch your finger, pinch your ear. Okay, pinch your fingers, ready? Alrighty, because now we're going to pray position, or push your hands together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pull, and other way, pull, shoulders back, 2, 3, 4, 5, shoulders forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and vertebrae straight. Excellent. Okay, now when you're up to your table, you can take your non-writing arm and hold your paper down, and your writing hand and arm ready for position. So we have 1, 2, and rest on tall man. Try that again. Thumb, pointer, rest on tall man. Nobody should be doing this. No sorry. Okay, are you ready? Let's just practice lowercase I first. Okay, lowercase I, remember we have our head line, our belt line, and our foot line. And with the lowercase I, we're just going to use the belt and the foot line, and we're going to have a dot floating kind of in nowhere land. Isn't that funny? We remember capital I, it doesn't look anything like lowercase I. Not at all. I can't even believe they're related. So, I says it like itch, and it can say its own name. What's its name? I. Yeah, I. In fact, I is a word. I love you. So, lowercase I. Right on the belt line, we're going to go down and land on the foot line. Okay? That's so easy. Now, take your crayon and put a little floating dot right up there. I'm so sorry about that glare. Can you see the floating dot? Okay. Excellent. Let's try it in the air. Little line and floating dot at the top. Okay. Belt line down, bump, and the floating dot at the top. Belt line down, bump, floating dot above. So we have 1 to trace, 2 to trace, 1, 2, 3 all by yourself. Now, I gave you some stickers this week, so you can use them to put on your paper if it's done just the way Teacher Shelley has asked you to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take my colored pencil, and I'm going to give it a try. And try as hard as I can to keep that line in between the belt and the foot line, and make sure to have my dot. Okay? And if you are done with those, you can check with somebody. And don't forget the last step, which, well, igloos are usually white with snow, right? So maybe you could make a sun or some dark gray clouds, or what else lives up in the Arctic? Maybe a seal or some fish in the water, maybe nearby, or maybe it's frozen ice. Maybe you want to make a polar bear. Okay, you can decide. Alrighty, my friends, and don't forget to put your name at the top. Shelly Belly. Always practicing writing our name on all of our work. It's kind of hard to read. Okay, let's look at page 2. Take your time on page 1. I'm just going to show you page 2 and you can come back to it, okay, my friends? All right, page 2. Oh, mine's black. I think it's from the copy machine. There are 4 pictures. Not all of them begin with I. Some of them have lowercase I inside the word. Let's look at the first one. Look at the picture for a clue. It will help you spell the word. Ice, ice. Trace the I. Okay, good job. Let's look at that. That looks like a ruler, but do you remember our song? I was telling you about how much was an inch? Inch by inch, row by row. Inch. This is 1 inch. This is 2 inches. This is 3 inches. So our word is inches. Inches. Trace the I. Let's look at our next picture. That's an easy one. What is it, my friends? Is that you've got it. Pig begins with P. There's your lowercase p. Trace lowercase I and make a lowercase g. Okay. Now, that looks like ladybugs. I think it is ladybugs, but that's not our word. Ladybugs does not have an I in it. So maybe it's a number. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6 has an I in it. S-I-X spells 6. Trace the I. Don't forget the dot on the top. Now, let's see. Do you think we have any kids with names that have an I? We don't have an Isaac. Don't have my list of names right in front of me. Can you think of any names that might start with I? If you do, write them on the back. Otherwise, I was thinking of a few short words we could write on the back. Okay, how about if we give this a try? I-N. What does that spell? In. Great job. Okay, let's try another one. How about I-N-K? I-N-K. Ink. Ink. That's what we used when with a feather back when we were writing like George Washington. Do you remember that? When we dipped feathers in ink and we made a quill. We used ink. Or we used, I think, black paint, but that was our ink. Ink is in a pen. We write with a pen. We use ink. Let's think. Can you think of another one? I just thought of another one. into. The dog went into the house. Into. Okay, my friends. So there's 3 words if you want to practice writing some words on the back. And you can always show us on Show and Tell Wednesday and Thursdays. Alrighty, my friends. Now that's your work today. You need to make sure that you take your time and color the pictures. When you color a picture and color in the lines, you are actually working your fingers, getting them exercise. Just like you might go out for a little jog or maybe around the track, or maybe your mommy or daddy's go on a jog or a bike ride, they're getting exercise for their legs and their heart. When you color and when you write, you are getting exercise for your fingers. If you never ever do that, and if you wait to kindergarten, your hands and your fingers are going to get so tired, they're going to be out of shape. So these fingers need to work, and you don't even have to put jogging shoes on them, and you don't even have to put workout clothes. Nope, you just have naked fingers getting exercise. So please make your fingers color in the lines if you can, and do your very best work when we do writing, okay? Thanks, guys. That's the end of our literacy. Tomorrow we're going to time our letters. So I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to introduce something called plankton. I'm very excited. All right, get to work, finish your work, and no watching my plankton video until you're done. Give yourself a sticker if you've done your best work. Bye-bye.